you float, float, boy, you really give me high.
Hola chicas malas, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about panning. Panning is something that I do with all of my beauty products. It helps me to like save money. So I brought all of my things that I panned this year because we're getting towards the end of the year. So let's check out, oops. I keep shaking the camera, but let's check out all of the things that I panned. Okay, so here is my stack of eyeshadows. It's mostly Pixie Beauty, so clearly that is one of my favorite brands. Let me show you what I mean when I say panning. So this is my Novo eyeshadow palette. It was about $7 to $9 on Amazon. You can see that I panned the light pink color. I also panned kind of the dark pink, and all of these colors in the palette have been touched. So this is kind of like a fine powder as far as the eyeshadow goes. This one is not the most pigmented, but I like the size of this little thing. I like the size of the actual eyeshadow pan because I can easily put it in my purse. But I have done a lot of smoky eyes with this one. Also, I don't see a lot of makeup YouTubers talking about putting eyeshadow on like your cheeks or mixing it into a lip color. So the way that I make it into a lip color is I just blend it together with like some Vaseline or some lip oil, and then maybe I will put it on top of a nude lip. I do that all the time because the way that I view it is if it's safe for my eyes, it's safe for the rest of my face. And I know that a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, well, it's not made for that. It's only made for your eyes. Okay, well, if you wanna waste 75% of your eyeshadow palette and waste your money and be broke, then go for it. But I did a lot of smoky eyes with this one. So with the pink colors, I do kind of the inner corner. Sometimes I just do like a wash. I don't always do like the 3-color smoky eye because not every look calls for a smoky eye. Some days I like to just do a wash of color on my lids. Like today, I'm just doing like this little mustard yellow color. That's actually my favorite eyeshadow color is yellow. But on here, on this palette, I did a lot of highlighting with the with like the little gold specks that they have on here. I like to highlight. I didn't use that much glitter. I will say I barely used like the dark colored glitters, and that's because I wear dark makeup at night. So I'm not much of a night person. I'm more of an afternoon girly. I'm more of a morning person. I tend to go out like during the day. So I didn't use a lot of the dark glitters, but maybe I will try to do more makeup looks like that on my Instagram. By the way, be sure to follow me on Instagram and on my new TikTok page. So I think I have about 900 followers on TikTok, but my Instagram is monetized. So I do have a subscription on my Instagram as well. That's where I talk more about kind of like my diet and stuff. I see a lot of you guys asking how I keep my body snatched. This is what she's looking like today. She is a little bit bloated, but she's still cute. So yeah, if you want more details on body stuff, be sure to follow me on IG because that's where you'll get the tea. But the second palette that I panned is this one. This is a Pixie Beauty. This is the Pixie eye palette called Double Tap. So they have some really cute names for the eyeshadow, like Oh He Got Money, Philippines, Always Dancing, Coffee. So my rule with eyeshadow panning is if I want to purchase a new eyeshadow, I need to at least pan the other eyeshadow that I made because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, there are 8 different colors in here. There's no way that I should be needing another palette if I have not used all 8 of these colors. So on this one, let me open it. On this one, you can see that I used a lot of this brown. It's like a medium brown. It kind of is like a burgundy type of brown color. I like to use burgundy browns for like my outer corner. I like to use it as an eyeliner too. So my eyeshadow, it's fair game. It can be used as anything. I can use it as a highlighter. Oops. I will use it as a highlighter. I will get one of the skinny brushes and then I'll make it into an eyeliner. So just on the outer corner of my eyes. I don't wear eyeliner every single day. But yeah, that's what I use for this one. I use kind of this coffee color, this mocha coffee color. Speaking of mochas, I got my little mocha here in my little fake Stanley cup. My mom just gave me this one. Well, it's actually a Yeti cup, okay? So it's not the Stanley. I'm not fancy. I'm sorry, I'm not rich. I don't have a Stanley cup, but I have a Yeti cup. Okay, cheers. Let me put my glasses back on so I can complete the look. The next one, I've had this for a while, okay? So some of these I've had for a long time. They say that like it expires after like a year or something. As long as there's no bad smell and as long as my skin is not reacting badly, I'm just going to keep using it because a lot of beauty creators, they talk about like, oh, well, I throw mine away after 6 months. No, you don't. You don't do that. You have PR packages in your closet right now that have been sitting there for 2 years. So this is the Makeup Obsession London Life is a Party eyeshadow palette. So this has 16 colors in it. So you can see that I panned one. I panned this dark purple color. It is called Swing. So I went through a phase where I was doing a lot of indigo blue eyeshadow colors. I was doing a lot of smoky eyes, like light pink to purple with a little touch of blue. I love the Y2K makeup. I love 2010s makeup. It's just nostalgic. I am a very nostalgic makeup girl. I just like anything festive, anything that reminds me of like my childhood. So that's why I panned this color in particular. And you can see that I touched all the other colors in here. This is actually a really pretty palette. So I was thinking that the next time I get my makeup done, I'm actually gonna have them probably use this palette because this is a really versatile palette. I don't think they even make it. I don't know if this brand even still exists. It's the Makeup Obsession. I got this from Target. So I'm not about to spend a whole bunch of money on eyeshadow. The next one in my collection is another Pixie Beauty. This is actually a lip palette. So it's got all these different lip colors. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's got 25 lip colors in this entire palette. And it's about the size of my hand. So it's pretty big if you want to carry it, but I carry tote bags all the time. If I was carrying a small purse, I wouldn't be able to bring this. But you can see that I panned several of these. So I panned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I panned 5 of these this year. So I can see that I used a lot of the nude colors. I used up the deep red color, like the cherry red. I love a good cherry red. I have to wear lip color, okay? I mean, I want to wear lip color because it makes my lips look more full. I don't know if you can tell right now, but I am wearing a little nude lip. So actually, let me show you what I'm wearing right now. Right now, I'm wearing a combination of a lip stain. I'm wearing the Tony Moly lip stain, and I topped it with this L'Oreal Plump Ambition. It's like a little lip gloss. I got this in a PR package. So I love a good lip. My makeup is not complete unless my lips are done, okay? I can go without the eyeshadow, I can go without the eyeliner, but the lips, I need my lips to be on point, okay? The next palette is this Morphe one. So I broke it. I literally just destroyed the entire thing. This one, I have panned 3 different ones. I panned this light, it's kind of like an ivory beige color. So that's kind of like an everyday eyeshadow color. And then I also panned this very light orange, this light neon orange color right next to it, this one right here. So for my orange eyeshadow, this neon color, I was wearing that a lot when I was going to the gym because I have a lot of neon workout sets. You guys have seen me do my little cute workouts. You guys have seen me at the running club and stuff. I go to a lot of different running groups in the city. So that little orange eyeshadow, it just matches really well with like the colors that I wear. Also, I have color correctors that have a tiny bit of orange in them. So that's why this one got panned. That's why the orange color got panned, is because it just goes really well with those colors. Yes, I do wear makeup when I'm working out. No, I don't care what anyone thinks about it because I want to be cute, okay? So if you want to be ugly, just say it. Okay, if you want to look crusty, that's fine, but you will never see Artemique looking crusty. The next one is the Beauty Glaze Color Fusion. So this is completely destroyed on the front. This is a cheap one from Amazon. So I can't even read what it says on the back anymore because it got like destroyed. But on this one, you can see that I panned a couple of the colors. So I panned this dark red color. That's usually kind of like a contour shade for me. And then I panned this yellow because that's one of my favorite eyeshadow colors. So with mustard, I actually have mustard all over my face right now, like mustard colored eyeshadow. So I've got mustard on my eyes. I turned the mustard into a blush because the mustard, it kind of has just a little bit of an orange and a little bit of a brown tint. So it works as a blush on my skin tone. And then I used a little bit of it mixed into my lip color as well. So that's how I get all of my makeup colors to match. That's how I make it look like really put together. But I like this palette because it's so cute and bright. It's like a Barbie palette. Like, look at all these bright colors. Look how pretty they are. Some people are like, oh, it looks like you're from the 80s. You know, I don't like bright neon colors. Okay, well, I am a 90s baby, so it's not that far off from the 80s. But those are the two colors I panned, and then you can see that I did a lot with this little purple color here. Pretty much every like color on this palette has been touched. So if you're looking to do like a Barbie makeup look, you can check out some of my shorts. That's where I do a lot of my tutorials. This is a really good palette, and I think this palette was like under $20 too. The next palette, and this is my favorite one, this one has 99 colors, okay? It's a 99 color eyeshadow palette. This is bigger than my laptop. You definitely can't carry this everywhere. It actually has a mirror on it, but I broke the mirror on accident. So look at all these colors. This palette is like if you want to be a full-blown makeup artist. Well, actually, I don't know. These are not the most pigmented colors in the world, but I don't need my colors to be super pigmented. I like a very subtle type of pigment. I don't need loud pigment unless I'm doing a photo shoot or it's for like social media. This glitter is really pretty. It's like a mermaid blue. Look how pretty that is. That is so cute. This would go really well with my Wonder Woman costume that I had. I wore that to DreamCon last year. So I'm still trying to decide what I want to be this year for DreamCon. I'm gonna be a princess. I want to show a little bit more skin this year. Not too much, but I want to show like full stomach because last year, that little outfit that you saw me wearing, like you guys saw, I did a little try on haul with like a couple of outfits. I was brand new to YouTube, okay? I didn't know what I was doing, but now I want to go there and I want to slay. But panning eyeshadows is really fun. If you guys want more videos from me, be sure to subscribe. Bye.
I know you make me float.